Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. My screen is visible to you or not?
Yes, ma'am. Visible.
Okay. So, if we talk about yesterday's class, we have started with the Cayley-Hamilton theorem. That means every square matrix, if you consider, then it always satisfies its own characteristic equation, right? Means when you write down the characteristic equation of any square matrix, it will be an equation in terms of lambda. If you substitute that variable lambda by a matrix A, then also that equation is going to be satisfied. That is what the Cayley-Hamilton theorem is, using which we can not only find out the inverse, but also we can simplify the higher powers of the matrix in terms of either a quadratic or linear polynomial in A. That is what we have seen. And yesterday we have started with this example, right, for which we are having characteristic equation is given by this equation number 1, and Cayley-Hamilton theorem equation is given by a square minus 4a minus 5y is equal to 0. After that, we have shown that it is satisfying this Cayley-Hamilton theorem. That is, we have shown RHS is 0 matrix corresponding to this LHS, right? After that, we have found the inverse of a matrix, and then this fifth degree polynomial in terms of A, we have simplified it to a linear polynomial A plus 5i in terms of the Cayley-Hamilton theorem equation, right? Similar to that, we have considered one more example, which one was, let me just show you. Yeah, here we have considered this example, which is for 1, 2, minus 1 and 3, for which we are asked to convert this fifth degree polynomial in terms of a square, a and I. I am going to give you the another method to simplify this higher power in terms of the other linear or quadratic polynomial, and for that you just go through your notes and let me know which characteristic equation we found for this particular matrix. The matrix you are given is 1, 2, minus 1 and 3. What is the characteristic equation you found yesterday for this one?
Minus 4 and plus 5 is equal to 0.
I am not getting your voice. Just say it loudly.
Lambda square minus 4 lambda plus 5.
Okay, so this is what the characteristic equation of the given matrix A we have, and every square matrix satisfies its own characteristic equation. That means if you consider A square minus 4a plus 5i, then you will always get this corresponding matrix polynomial as a 0 matrix, right? So that is what we have seen, and then we have converted the polynomial a raised to 5, let me write it over here, a raised to 5 minus a raised to 4 plus 3a cube minus 5a square plus 2a minus 3i in terms of a square, a and I. हमें इसको convert करना है. Yesterday we have seen that the conversion is nothing but 20a square minus 48a minus 3i using this method. Let us see some another method. So for that, what I will do, I will consider this which we want to convert in terms of the lower power, that will consider as this one, and the equation you are having on left hand side using Cayley-Hamilton theorem, that you consider as a divisor, means in this case it will be a square minus 4a plus 5i, right? So now we'll try to consider the factors such that this first term a raised to 5 we make it 0. So in that case we have to consider the multiplication of this quantity with a cube. तभी तो वो a raised to 5 बनेगा and corresponding to this term will have a 0, right? So here I will write this quotient as a cube. In that case, this expression will become a raised to 5 minus 4a raised to 4 plus 5i into a cube, that is plus 5a cube. As you did it for the algebraic expressions also, similar to that, we will consider here the opposite signs, and then we will consider the corresponding subtraction or addition. So here it must be 0. 4a raised to 4 minus a raised to 4, so it must be 3a raised to 4. This simplification will be minus 2a cube. Rest of the terms we will just write it as it is form. So means it is this one. Now we have to make our you can see that this first term is now 3a raised to 4, and we have to make now this quantity 0. So for that I need to multiply this polynomial by
3a square.
yes, 3a square. So here I will write this as 3a square. So let us multiply the entire quantity on this left hand side as 3a square. So this one will become 3a raised to 4 minus 3 into 4, that is minus 12, a into a square a cube, plus 5i into 3a square, that is plus 15a square into I, that is a square only. Consider the opposite signs. So here you will get this as 0, plus 12 minus 2, so it will be 10a cube, minus and minus, so this one will be minus 15 minus 5, so 20a square. Rest of the quantity I will write this as it is. Now again, to make 2a cube 0, what should I consider as a quotient?
10a.
10a. So in that case, this one will be 10a cube minus 4a into 10a, that means it is minus 40a square. 10 into 5, 50, I into a is a, so 50a, and let us consider now opposite signs and then the operation. So here it will be 0, for plus 40 minus 20, so it will be plus 20a square, minus 50 plus 2, so minus 48a minus 3i. So you can see that the remainder term is exactly same as the term we have shown yesterday. That is, the simplified form is 20a square minus 48a minus 3i. That is this one. 20a square minus 48a minus 3i. I think this method is more convenient to you compared to the previous method, yesterday's method, because in this one, it may be possible while setting these terms, there might be a chances of having mistake, or it might be difficult compared to this one as per my personal view. If you are convenient with this one, apply this method. If you are convenient with this method, you can apply this method. Choice is yours. Okay. So write down this one, and now one more example which we have considered yesterday, that is this one, for which we found that the linear polynomial is a plus 5. Means now you have to apply this method to this example and check whether you are getting remainder as a plus 5 or not. Okay, I am giving you 3 to 4 minutes to compute it. For this one, the Cayley-Hamilton theorem equation is given by a square minus 4a minus 5i is equal to 0. Okay, that is what the given equation. Quickly do it and let me know once you finish it. Sridhar, you just stay after completion of this meeting in the Teams only, so that I can show you where this video recording will be available in your Teams.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, if you have finished it, let me know which quotient you are getting for it.
Ma'am, a cube minus 2a plus 3.
Minus 2a plus 3, yes. And remainder term, are you getting a plus 5y?
Yes.
Yes. Those
Yes,
who have
ma'am.
completed, let me know whether the previous method was more convenient or this one.
This one.
This ma'am.
This one.
Fine. Those who are comfortable with the previous method, they can do it, but as per my point of view, this one is more convenient. Okay, how many of you got the correct answer? Please raise your hand. Very good. Okay. Okay. Let us see now in the list which example will have. This example we left with the Cayley-Hamilton theorem, that is example 9. Verify Cayley-Hamilton theorem for the matrix A, which is 3 cross 3 matrix you are given with these entries, and hence find A inverse. मीन्स पहले तो हमें पूछा है कि Cayley-Hamilton theorem वेरीफाई करो, मीन्स क्या करना पड़ेगा?
You have to find the characteristic equation.
Very good. Then
And we have to verify it by putting the matrix.
yes, by means you have to start with the LHS and then you have to show that LHS is nothing but the zero matrix of order 3 cross 3, right? So let us start with it. So in this one now, given matrix, I'm directly starting with the solution. So given matrix A is equal to, आपको मैट्रिक्स दिया हुआ है 1 2 -2, then it is -1 3 0 0 -2 and 1, right? So find out its characteristic equation and let me know which characteristic equation you are getting.
Lambda square minus 5 lambda plus 1.
लैम्डा स्क्वायर आएगा है? What will be the general formula
ma'am.
for this one? What it will be? It will start with the lambda square or lambda cube.
Minus lambda cube.
If you use this one, then where S1, that is trace of A, what you will get it as? S2 that is sum of minors of diagonal entries. क्या मिलेगा ये?
9.
9. Very good. And S3 that is determinant of A, what it will be?
1.
1.
1, which is not equal to 0, and therefore A inverse exists. We are asked in this example to find out A inverse, right? So I am just writing it over here only. The determinant of A is not equal to 0, so A inverse exists. So that we can easily multiply both the terms by A inverse when we are going to find the A inverse. So therefore lambda cube minus 5 lambda square plus 9 lambda minus lambda is equal to 0, right? So now to verify the Cayley-Hamilton theorem, we need to show, क्या show करना पड़ेगा? तो let us write down that part. To verify the Cayley-Hamilton theorem, we need to show a cube minus 5a square plus 9a minus, oh sorry, this won't be lambda, this is 1, minus identity matrix is equal to 0 matrix. ये बताना पड़ेगा. तो ये दिखाने के लिए we need to consider LHS first, and for LHS we must require the a cube and a square matrices, right? So we will first compute a square and then a cube. So consider a square, that is a into a, which is 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, minus 2 and 1. 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, minus 2 and 1. Compute this and let me know what is the a square as a matrix. Anyone having computed this a square? Please unmute yourself and let me know the row-wise entries, those who have computed it.
-1, 10, -4.
Minus 1, then
10,
10,
-4,
minus 4,
-4, 7, 2.
okay.
2, -8, 1.
Those who have computed, are you getting the same matrix?
No, 10 की जगह 12
Ma'am,
आता
it's
है.
12.
Yes, ma'am, it's 12.
Yes, means this entry is first row, second column.
Yes, ma'am, 12.
First row 2 plus 6 plus 4, right? So it will be 12. इसीलिए मैंने a square, अगर यहाँ पे गलती हो गई तो वो a cube में भी कैरी फॉरवर्ड हो जाएगी. So be careful. So therefore a cube, that is a square into a, that is equal to this obtained matrix minus 4, 7, 2, 2, minus 8, 1, and a, that means it will be 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, 0, minus 2 and 1. But I will surely tell you one thing, that that fellow has initiated by giving the answer. Once that entry is wrong, there are many students, 3 to 5 students, who have unmuted themselves and directly telling me that this entry is incorrect. So what you were doing when I have asked the question? So now compute it और जैसे ही एंट्रीज मिलती जाती है अनम्यूट करके मुझे बताते जाओ कि फर्स्ट एंट्री इज दिस वन, सेकंड वन इज दिस वन.
First is -13.
-13 correct.
Second is 32.
32.
Yes.
Ma'am, 42.
It's 40.
42.
Yes, ma'am.
Be careful in the matrix simplification. 42 is the correct answer.
-2.
-2 correct.
-11.
-11
Minus
correct.
11.
9 correct.
10.
10,
Correct.
10,
Correct.
-22.
Correct.
-3.
Minus
-8.
Yes, so this is the correct AQ, right? So now I will give this expression as star. So now we are going to verify the Cayley-Hamilton theorem, and for that we need to consider LHS of star, that is equal to AQ minus 5A square plus 9A minus identity. So I will just write down this quantity minus 13, 42, minus 2, minus 11, 9, 10, 10, minus 22, minus 3, minus 5 into A square. What is A square? That is minus 1, 12, minus 4, minus 4, 7, 2, 2 minus 8, 1. Then we have plus 9a, a is 1, 2, minus 2, minus 1, 3, 0, and 0, minus 2, 1. And last one is the identity matrix, that is 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So compute it and tell me whether you are getting this all entries 0 or not. जब आप बोलोगे मिल रहा है, I will erase this question mark. This is not 6, this is 0.
yes, ma'am, got it.
Got it? Very good, Shashank. What about you, Ishan?
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Very good, Dhwani.
Yes, ma'am, got it.
Very good. Ishan, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
अच्छा, मिल गया आपको जीरो मैट्रिक्स?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Let me know how many of you got the answer. Please raise your hand. Oh. Very good. 33 students got the answer. 34. It's just a subtraction only. But that is a good thing that all of you are getting the answer. Except 4 or 5 students. I don't know what they are doing. Okay, so this is what you are obtained, and hence you can write, therefore Cayley-Hamilton theorem is verified. Verified. Right. Now we are asked to find out A inverse also. So to find A inverse, what we'll do, we will consider the Cayley-Hamilton theorem statement equation, that is a cube minus 5a square plus 9a minus I is equal to 0 matrix, right? So now what we'll do, we will pre-multiply this with A inverse. We have already written over here that determinant of A is 1, which is not equal to 0, therefore A inverse exists. So now we are going to pre-multiply this equation with A inverse. So I can write implies A inverse a cube minus 5a square plus 9a minus I is equal to A inverse into 0 matrix. 0 matrix multiplication with any matrix will give you 0 matrix. Now simplification of this with all the terms, so it will be a square minus 5a inverse into a square, that is a, plus 9a into a inverse or a inverse into a whenever exists, it will just be identity matrix, minus a inverse into identity matrix is a inverse, that is equal to 0 matrix. So from this equation I can say A inverse is a square minus 5a plus 9i. You have already found a square. So let us substitute this matrices and let us check what we'll get. So here it will be minus 1, 12, minus 4, minus 4, 7, 2, 2 minus 8, 1. That is a square. Minus 5 into a is nothing but 1, 2, minus 2. Minus 1, 3, 0, 0, minus 2, 1. And plus 9i means it will be 9, 0, 0, 0, 9, 0, 0, 0, 9. So consider this one and let me know the each entries by unmuting yourself.
15.
3, 2,
Two.
6. Very good.
1,
6,
1,
1,
2.
minus
1, 1, 2,
2 to 5.
2, 5,
2 to 5.
2 to 5.
2, 5. 2, 2, 5. So this is what the inverse of a matrix using Cayley-Hamilton theorem. If this Cayley-Hamilton theorem is not there, then you have to find out the adjoint of A, consider the determinant with the division, then you will have answer, or you can go for the Gauss-Jordan method you have studied. Which one is more convenient? Which one is more convenient? Sorry? Okay, so that is what the examples regarding Cayley-Hamilton theorem. Next, we are going to start with the LU decomposition of a matrix. So, what is this LU decomposition? Okay, so that I am going to start now. So, this is the last topic of your unit, LU decomposition. Always write the word L and U in the capital letters. Why? Because if you are given any square matrix A which is non-singular. Non-singular means it is invertible, that means determinant of A is not equal to 0. So if you are given non-singular square matrix of order n cross n, then always you can decompose that square matrix in terms of lower triangular matrix and upper triangular matrix. What do you mean by lower triangular matrix? Then any square matrix having the main diagonal above entries are 0, that is the lower triangular, and above the main diagonal, below the main diagonal all entries are 0, then that is upper triangular matrix. So if you have any square matrix, you can always, any square non-singular matrix, then you can always convert it in terms of a product of lower triangular matrix and upper triangular matrix. Why? Because you must have seen from the properties that whenever we have a triangular matrix in terms of instead of the random matrix with the Haphazard entries, then it is very easy to deal with the triangular matrix, because in that case you can directly say the determinant, which is a product of diagonal entries. You can directly say the eigenvalues, which are nothing but the precisely diagonal elements. Means these are just two examples. Always when you consider the multiplication of triangular matrix, then also it turns out to be very easy, because in that case you are not supposed to take the computation of this part, because it will be always 0. So all these things will become very easy when you are given a triangular matrix. So any random Haphazard matrix we are given, at that time, if it is non-singular and a square matrix, we can always decompose it into the lower triangular matrix and upper triangular matrix. And what is that method that we are going to see? But before moving ahead, I need to recall certain things as well as certain statements of the theorem are there. So let us see to it, and then we will go for the method. So here we have LU decomposition. So recall that the square matrix is said to be triangle if the elements above of the main diagonal are 0, right, or below. So in that case, if we consider this one, this is upper triangular, this one is lower triangular, right? So these two are triangular matrices. A is upper triangular, B is lower triangular, and it can be observed that triangular matrix is non-singular only when all diagonal entries are non-zero. Why? Why? Non-singular होना इसका मतलब क्या होगा?
Determinant is not equal to 0.
Determinant is not equal to 0. So in the triangular matrix is non-singular only when all its diagonal elements are non-zero. Why?
Because if it is 0, then the determinant will be 0.
Yes, very good. Because if one of the diagonal element will be 0, in that case determinant will be also 0, because determinant of a triangle matrix is nothing but the product of the diagonal elements, right? And in that case, if one of the diagonal element is 0, determinant will be also 0, and then in that case it will be a singular matrix. So triangle matrix में नॉन सिंगुलर मैट्रिक्स तभी हो सकते हैं जब आपके सारे एंट्रीज जो डायगोनल एंट्रीज है दैट हैज टू बी नॉन जीरो, राइट? The following properties holds for triangular matrices. Which are these properties? Means if you have two upper triangular or lower triangular matrix, suppose it is upper triangular matrix, in that case if you consider the addition of those two, then also the resultant matrix will be upper triangular matrix. Not only that, when you consider the multiplication also, they are always, the resultant matrix will be always upper triangular matrix, and same result will follow for the lower triangular matrices as well. Similarly, suppose A is a lower triangular matrix, then if it is non-singular matrix, then A inverse will be also the lower triangular matrix. आपको अगर डाउट होता है तो किसी 2x2 मैट्रिक्स को कंसीडर करके ऑब्जर्व कर लेना. फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस वन बी नॉन सिंगुलर मैट्रिक्स, एंड इसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन, इसका एडिशन जब भी हम लेंगे ऐसे टाइप के मैट्रिक्स के साथ लोअर ट्राइंगुलर, सपोज इट इज 2, 3, 5 एंड 0, तो दिस एंट्री विल बी ऑलवेज 0 एडिशन में. When you consider the multiplication, so forget about the all other entries, but if I talk about the resultant matrix having entry this one, so it is first row, second column, so it is this into this, so 1 into 0 plus 0 into 5, it will always 0. So addition also for the, and I have shown it to you for lower triangular. Similar thing you can consider for upper triangular as well. And not only that, but if you consider A inverse of this one, then also it will be a lower triangular matrix. एक तो determinant 1 है, adjoint क्या हो जाएगा? So it is 1 1 minus 1 0, right? So this is what the inverse of this matrix. You can see that it is also the lower triangular matrix. I have just shown you using one example of simple 2 cross 2 matrix, but this is in general true for n cross n any triangular matrix. Okay, so that is what these two results are. And one more thing you have studied, whenever you consider the product of two matrices, then consider is inverse. It is same as consider the inverse of B, inverse of A, and then product, it is same as this one. So same thing if I apply to this equation, in that case A inverse will be nothing but LU inverse, which is U inverse L inverse. और ये U जो है वो अपर ट्राइंगुलर है तो ये भी अपर ट्राइंगुलर हो जाएगा, L जो है वो लोअर ट्राइंगुलर है तो L inverse भी लोअर ट्राइंगुलर मिलेगा आपको. So in that case A inverse can be decomposed as low upper triangular matrix and lower triangular matrix, means UL decomposition. Right? So, yeah. So now we are going to see the method of this LU decomposition method. But before moving to that one, let me know up to this the things are clear to you or not. If yes, please raise your hand. Very good. Okay, so suppose A you are given is any n cross n matrix. In general, I can write it as Aij, right? And it is a non-singular matrix, that is determinant of A is not equal to 0. Such that डिटरमिनेंट कब जीरो बनेगा, क्योंकि आप उसके जब जो जितने भी सब मैट्रिक्स होंगे, जितने भी ऑर्डर के फ्रॉम 1 to n minus 1, if all of them having minors not equal to 0, then only determinant of A is not equal to 0. So in that case, these are the conditions. So then A can be factorized into LU form. Means what is L? In that case, L is given by all diagonal entries 1. You have to keep in mind that when you consider the lower triangular matrix for LU decomposition, the main diagonal entries all must be 1. And L stands for lower triangular matrix. So in that case, we'll have all these entries to be 0. And rest of the entries we need to find out which is below the diagonal, right? So वो find out करने के लिए we have to give it some nomenclature. So we will follow the matrix standard notations. So here, since L stands for lower matrix, so each entry will be denoted by L, small l. And L21 stands for the location of it, that is, it is second row, first column. Similarly, third row, first column, third row, second column, and so on. Same notations will follow for the upper triangular matrix as well. But in this case, the main diagonal entries are not 1. That we have to identify. That means U11, U22 up to UNN. Rest of the notations are as it is in the standard matrix Aij form. And since it is upper triangular matrix, below the main diagonal, all entries will be 0. Means जब भी हम LU decomposition consider करेंगे, we will consider matrices of this two form, and then we will try to identify this Lij and Uij from the given matrix. Let us consider for 3 cross 3 कि कैसे identify करोगे. So suppose A matrix which is non-singular you are given such that having entries A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. This is what the given matrix such that determinant of A is not equal to 0. Now I want to decompose this into the LU decomposition. So what I will do, I will consider L as the matrix since it is 3 cross 3, so this one L will be also 3 cross 3, U will be also 3 cross 3. L I have to consider with the diagonal entries equal to 0. Sorry, 1. Since this is the main diagonal and lower triangular matrix, above the main diagonal all entries will be 0. Now let us denote the other entries. So this is second row first column, so L21, this one will be L31, L32. तो ये हो गया आपका L. Let us now write down U, means it is U11, U22, U33. It is upper triangular matrix, therefore this entries will be 0. And rest of the entry will be U12, U13, and here it will be U23. Right? If this is correct, then both of them are of order 3 cross 3, therefore I can easily multiply it, and when you multiply you can see that first multiplication row with column is U11, then first row second column will be U12 only, and third one will be U13. Let us come to now this one. It will be L21 into U11 plus 0, so it is just this one term. Then when I come to second row, it is L21, U12 plus U22 into 1 plus 0. Then third row will be L21, U13 plus U23 plus 0. Third row if you consider, then it is L31, U11 plus 0, then second column, so it will be L31, U12, this is 1, U12 plus L32, U22 plus 0, and last one is L31, U13 plus L32, U23 plus U33. This is what the matrix multiplication would be. In that case, since this is the given matrix, means all these 9 entries Aij's are known to you, right? And both of these matrices are same, means they are same in the order as well as each element wise. So from this one, what I can say, directly comparing, I will just say U11 will be A11, means we found here U11 means this one. Then from the second expression, second element comparison, we will have U12 as A12 and U13 as A13 directly, because they are same, means this is also found, this is also found. Now from second row, L21, U11 is equal to corresponding this entry, so that is A21. Now U11 is known to you, A21 is known to you, therefore L21 is also known to you, that is A21 upon U11. Similarly, when I consider L21, U12 plus U22, that is equal to A22, which is this element that is known. So implies L21 just you have found in the previous step, so it is A21 upon U11 into U12 that is known from this step plus U22 is equal to A22. So ये known है, ये known है, ये भी known है, तो you will get U22. And same thing you can apply for all the element. Finally you will have the answer of U33. Means ये सारे 9 equations जो आपको मिलेंगे, जो left hand side पे 9 entries are known to you. So from the previously found step values, you can have the values of all these Lij and Uij, and which is what the LU decomposition of the given square matrix. Is this method clear to you? If yes, please raise your hand. I will definitely show you that why this 1, 1 has been taken in the lower triangular matrix while considering the example. Okay, but right now just let me know whether this method is clear to you or not. Fine. Okay. So now we are going to start with the example, but if I consider the example, then also the only one example will be completed, and there is another method to find out the solute decomposition that also I need to consider. So I will start the example in the next class. So today I will stop here. Okay, bye, take care. If you don't have a doubt, you can leave this meeting.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome all of